Her whole life, she was told she was dying. Wheelchair, feeding tube, chemotherapy. For cancer, she never had. Then the wheelchair was empty. She was standing up. She had always been able to.
June 14, 2015, Springfield, Missouri. A post appeared on Dee Dee Blanchard's Facebook page. "That bitch is dead." Neighbors read it. They called the police. Officers arrived at the house. The front door was unlocked. Dee Dee Blanchard was in her bedroom, stabbed multiple times. Her daughter Gypsy was gone. The wheelchair was still in the living room, empty. Gypsy Rose Blanchard had used that wheelchair for most of her life. Leukemia, her mother said. Muscular dystrophy. Epilepsy. A feeding tube. A shaved head. Chemotherapy. The neighborhood knew. The church knew. Hospitals across 4 states had charts with her name on them. Police found Gypsy 2 days later. Wisconsin. Her boyfriend's apartment. She was not in a wheelchair. She was standing up. She had always been able to stand up. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was 23 years old, and she was not sick. She had never been sick. Not once. Dee Dee Blanchard was, by every account, an extraordinary mother. She never left Gypsy's side. She pushed the wheelchair herself. She slept in the same bed every night. She raised money, applied for every assistance program available, let strangers help. Make-A-Wish flew them to Disney World. Twice. Habitat for Humanity built them a house. Wheelchair accessible. Painted pink. Local news called Dee Dee a mother's love in action. Nobody questioned her. They had no reason to. Dee Dee Blanchard had a condition called Munchausen by proxy, a caregiver who fabricates or induces illness in someone under their care. It is one of the most difficult forms of abuse to detect, because the abuser looks, to every person watching, like the most selfless person in the room. Gypsy was born in 1991, full term, healthy. Within months, Dee Dee told doctors she couldn't feed properly. A tube was inserted. By age 5, a chromosomal disorder. Stunted development. She would always need extra care. By age 7, leukemia. Dee Dee shaved her head, so the diagnosis would look real. Gypsy received chemotherapy. For cancer she did not have. The drugs made her vomit, made her lose weight, made her look sick. By age 8, the wheelchair. Her muscles were failing, her mother said. By 9, muscular dystrophy, epilepsy, asthma, sleep apnea. Each new diagnosis brought a new prescription, a new reason she could never be left alone. Dee Dee also changed Gypsy's birth records. She listed her as 2 years younger than she actually was. Gypsy did not know her real birth date. She believed she was born in 1995. She thought she was dying. She had been told this for as long as she could remember. She had never gone to school with other children, never left the house without her mother watching. Every meal was controlled. Every conversation was monitored. When Gypsy was a teenager, she started to notice things. She could walk when Dee Dee wasn't in the room. She felt fine without the pills. She started to ask questions. Dee Dee had most of her teeth removed. She told doctors Gypsy had a condition that required it. Gypsy lost her teeth before she was 20. This is not a metaphor. Once, Gypsy ran. She made it to a neighbor's house. Said she needed help. Dee Dee found her. She brought her home. She chained her to the bed. Gypsy was 17. The chain stayed for months. Over the years, Gypsy was seen by at least 14 doctors, across multiple hospitals, multiple states. In 2009, a neurologist at a children's hospital examined her carefully. He found no evidence of the muscular dystrophy she'd been diagnosed with for 6 years. He documented his concerns. Dee Dee took Gypsy to a different hospital, in a different state. She started over with a clean chart. The neurologist's note went nowhere. Child Protective Services investigated the family 3 separate times. 3 times, the case was closed. Once, a neighbor suspected something. She made a formal report. She was told there was no evidence. The chain was still on Gypsy's bed the week that report was filed. The system did not fail to notice. It noticed and moved on. In 2012, Gypsy found the internet. She created a secret account. Online, She was someone healthy, someone who could make choices. She met Nicholas Gojon on a dating site, 23 years old, from Wisconsin. She told him everything. The wheelchair, the pills, the chain. He said he loved her. He said he would do anything for her. She had been told her whole life that she needed someone to survive. She believed him. June 14, 2015. Nicholas drove from Wisconsin to Springfield. 8 hours. Gypsy unlocked the back door. Dee Dee was asleep. She handed Nicholas a knife and a pair of latex gloves. She walked to the bathroom. She put in earbuds. She sat on the floor and waited. Dee Dee Blanchard was stabbed 17 times. Gypsy and Nicholas drove back to Wisconsin. From Dee Dee's phone, she wrote the post. She said later, she wanted people to know. She wanted it to finally be over. Police found her 2 days later. She walked out of the apartment without a fight. Gypsy Rose Blanchard, second-degree murder, 10 years. Released December 2023. Nicholas Gojon, first-degree murder, life without the possibility of parole. The neurologist who flagged his concerns in 2009. His note went nowhere. The caseworkers who visited 3 times. The doctors who prescribed chemotherapy to a child who did not have cancer. Not one of them faced professional consequences. Some are still licensed today. Gypsy Rose Blanchard served 10 years in prison for what happened to her. She was the only person in this story who was punished for what happened to her.